Hey everybody, it is the Angry Honey Badger here, and it is time for Badgers picks for the final week of February. Let's see who's free this week and which 4 champions I'm going to recommend. Free this week, it looks like we will be seeing Braum, Caitlyn, Elise, Janna, Jace, Kha'Zix, Nidalee, Rengar, Ryze, and Varus. As for my first recommendation for this week, I'm going to throw it over to my favorite ADC, Caitlyn. Now, Caitlyn is one of my favorite ADCs because simply her range. I love it in lane. It's very, very good for farming, harassing, and pushing waves. It's just really good. You get to level 2 really fast if you just pilt over the wave, clear it out quick, get your level 2, let your support get that harass down. She just does a really good job with this. Also, if you're not confident in your lane, I feel like she's a safe pick most of the time too, just because you can usually, get so much range in between you and them, you can still farm pretty effectively. And those are the few reasons why I really like Caitlyn personally. Not a huge WoW ADC like some of the other ones when it comes to like crazy playmaking, but I think she's pretty standardly fun and awesome, and if somebody is trying to escape with little to no health, she does a decent job of picking them up. So if you don't have Caitlyn or haven't played her out too much, you might want to try her this week. My next recommendation for this week, I'm going to throw that over to a support, and I'm going to throw it to Janna. Now, I used to not care for her too much, and I don't mind playing her myself, but the thing is, I was really tired of seeing people play her wrong. Now, over time, I think people have actually gotten slightly better, at least maybe the people I'm playing with have gotten better at playing her, but people used to just abuse her in the wrong ways, and it really made me sad. I talk about it a lot in the build video I have for her. A lot of people are just using tornadoes for poking and not disengage or engage. They're just using it for funs or for the lulz, and that's just not what you want to do with it for the lulz. So, I think she's fun. It's really important, I think, to play her correctly. So if you haven't had too much of a chance to play her, she's really good. You should try her out. The next champion I'm going to recommend for this week, gonna throw that one over to the Rengar. Now, Rengar is pretty good right now in the jungle, and we've been seeing a lot of jungle bans usually happening right now. A lot of people are banning out the Vi and the J4, although that one won't be happening too long because I know he's getting nerfed. But Rengar usually won't get banned, so if you're looking for someone in the jungle, maybe you want to try out Rengar this week. He's got good ganks once he hits 6 too, because it's that surprise ability with the invisible gank. So you might want to try him out if you're looking for someone in the jungle. He's pretty good there. And as for my final recommendation for this week, I'm going to throw that one to Nidalee. Now, Nidalee does work in the jungle. She also works in the mid lane. The main thing is she still does a decent amount of damage right now. People have been finding this out, as she's also up there currently as being banned quite a bit. If you haven't had a chance to play her, I recommend trying her out. The only thing I will say if you are new to Nidalee is take your time. It's not I don't want to say it's complicated by any means, it's really not, but it does take a second to, get used to, just jumping in and out of your forms, using things at the right time, when you want to come out, obviously heal, throw a spear, drop a thing, there's just, it just gets, you just have to get used to it. Somebody with 2 forms just means they have twice the things you can technically do. So just get used to the playstyle if you've never had a chance to play her, and if you don't own her, now's a great week to try her out. Those are the champions I'm going to recommend for this week. Honestly, overall, pretty decent week in my opinion. Plenty of things here for people to try. Let me know what champions you might be trying out this week in the comments below. I like to see what you guys like to play, because things and fun reasons, that's why. If there's a box around any of these champions right now, that means you can go ahead and click on it, and it will take you to some kind of a build and guide for them, whether or not it's an updated quick build or a full build and guide. So try all that fun stuff out, play these champions this week, and other than that, good luck on the fields of justice.